Hi, my name is Dominique, and my presentation is about the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis is best defined as human nature being innate in us or human nature being learned through different environments. I believe that it's a mixture of both being innate in us as well as being learned. The reasons for why I believe that it is innate in us is because of the famous mother's intuition. I'm a proud mother of two beautiful kids. I believe my mother's intuition kicked in as soon as I was out of the womb. One of the things I can relate to now is with mother intuition is the fact that I have child-lock doors. The reason why I have this is because me knowing my kids, especially my son in particular, knew that something was going to happen if I didn't. And one day it did. Thank God I put the child locks on prior to us taking off. I was driving and my son tried to open the door and the child locks came on, so he wasn't able to actually get out. But prior to that, my mother's intuition told me to lock the doors because something bad could happen. Another example would be from the article that I've been doing my research on by Ling Hing Zing, called the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis in foreign language teaching and learning. In the article, it has something called the extrasensory perception, which basically means that when you feel something, whenever you feel something is about to happen, whether it's good or bad, it's your extrasensory perception kicking in. An example of your extra sensory would be sometimes you may have heard that if your hand is itching, that means money is about to happen. Or some people can tell you that they can smell and or feel rain prior to it actually raining. That's an extra sense. Or when you have that gut-rich feeling that something bad is about to happen prior to something bad actually or not happening, is another example from the article, which is an extrasensory. You can feel that something is happening or about to happen, bad or good. The reasons that I have for it being a learned behavior is because of the different cultural backgrounds that each and every one of us have. If you were to visit an African country, they do things differently, or Asian country, like from Ling Yang, where in Asia they do things extremely different as far as how they dress, how they eat, what they eat, how they act, how they respond, as far as elders and or the younger generation goes. Is different from yourself or myself, who were born in the U.S. Sometimes they say a thumbs up in some cultures can be an insult, versus not so much here. So that it's learned. You don't come into this world with these behaviors. You learn how to walk. You learn how to crawl. That is something that's taught. Human nature, I believe, is taught to you. Which brings me to my third point, is that I believe that human nature is learned. You learn how to react. You learn how to talk. You learn how to act through the different environments that are put forth. One example that I can think of is the fact that I don't drink. In my household, my mom never drank, my dad never drank, so it wasn't something that was learned to do. In the environment that I was in, I learned not to do those things because of the different people that I've seen, and or now that I work at a halfway house with women who do have alcohol and or drug issues. I learned from them, from their behavior and from their decisions in life, what not to do for my own. Not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing, to each his own. So today my research came from my book as well as the article from Ling Ying Zing titled Sapir-Whorf Hypothesis and Foreign Language and Learning and Teaching. Thank you.